Hello and welcome to some more Gen 4 racing here in the Diet Dr. Pepper series, hosted by Gavin Lemons on Griffin2448 on YouTube. We are getting ready to jump into qualifying here at Homestead for what should be a very fun race. I'm going to be trying to take what I've learned doesn't work at places like Atlanta and hopefully be able to apply it here at Homestead, because I think we could end up seeing a similar race in terms of what happens to the car long run. So I've kind of prepared accordingly. I'm going to be running the high line for qualifying, because that seems to be where the the hot lap speed is. So I get these cameras and microphone all ready for later. And we'll see what we can do. I'm going to try to be very, very conservative with my run and maybe try to emulate what Billy was able to do last week at New Hampshire. Obviously a different track there, but he saved his stuff and ended up rocketing toward the front and to the win eventually in a very impressive run. So my hope is we can keep our stuff happy, take it around the low side here at Homestead, be very gentle with the throttle, kind of like we've had to do in the 87 Legends in recent weeks with those loose setups, and maybe it'll pay off just the same. I guess we'll find out. Got a pretty solid practice lap in. I've noticed that the first lap for qualifying, tires not quite up to temp yet. You don't get as much grip, especially when the temperature is so hot out here. 108 for practice, and it looks like, what are we going to get for the actual qualifying session? Oh my goodness. I was going to say, like, tell everybody what I'm seeing, but I'm sure they see it for those who for those who look for that sort of thing. It is going to be hot and slick, as it should be here in the Florida weather in Homestead. That just makes sense. So we're going to be competing with that. Really going to back it down for qualifying, running this high line, because otherwise I'm going to four-tire slide into the wall. So I'm glad I looked at that. Wow, even around to the outlap here, not very much grip. I think being smooth is probably going to be the fastest way. Yeah, definitely can tell there's so much less grip out here. And like I said, the first lap, tires not gripping quite as well already. So we'll push a little bit harder the second lap, see if we can't gain anything. 33.9 right there.
You're in pole. You've just done 34.0.
But we might have just been been the first one to put a lap in. So we'll see if that lap is going to be any good at all.
Fastest lap for Daniel, 33.9. The guy behind has just done a 34.0.
Oh. I lost control of it, trying to get the throttle down at the line, or out of 4. I don't know what that time was going to be, but I don't feel like it was going to be much better.
You've got some damage.
Wow, very, very slick track. Get it slowed down. Can't really practice a pit in there if my car's going to be broken. Just so slick. I just tried to get the throttle down, and I thought the car was straight, so I was like, alright, I can throttle it up then. But it just kept pulling to the left, so this car's tough, man. I'm still trying to learn it. We will get a P5 starting spot as of right now. and that's okay. I don't expect to win this one. This car is working a lot better for some other guys, I think. Let's see, JP's lap. He's currently on pole. I wonder if the bottom might have worked better in the different conditions, or maybe just it always did. It's looking like he's going to that second lane, so maybe that's where you want to be. So he goes bottom 1 and 2, and I imagine that means bottom 3 and 4 as well. Yeah, kind of along that seam. That's where he wanted to go. He even gets a little bit loose, but it still works much better. Interesting. So I feel like that second lap might have been a little bit better if I hadn't messed up 3 and 4, but it wasn't going to be that much. I feel like I was probably going to get right around the same. Nick starting without qualifying, as usual back there. Gavin back there in 23rd. He's got a lot of movement. Yeah, talking about heat wave. Definitely, air temp didn't really change. Weird. Oh yeah, I guess more because the air temp's 81, because you can't really put the air temp very high up in iRacing. Hayden in 4th place, saying he does not belong in the top 5. I bet he does. He's got a 4,400 I rating on Oval, and he kicked butt last week, or in the Xfinity car at Chicago Street Course. So I think he's underrating himself a little bit. I think he probably belongs there. Good luck to him. Make sure everything's still looking right here. Let's see if the tracting goes up even more. It went up 1 degree since I last mentioned it. Although it looks like as we get into the evening, it might actually go down a little bit. 125 to, oh wow, all the way 9 to 97. So that's actually even lower than practice. But that's not going to change our approach at all. We're still going to be trying to take it easy, run the bottom, and see if we can't protect the tires from our P5 starting spot, which not bad at all. I'm definitely happy with that. Aiden's got the Ride the Dente Carson Hocevar scheme. He definitely did better than Hocevar at Chicago Street Course. I'll leave it at that. Made it past 3 laps. So session last lap, we'll get that prepared. 48.9 estimated laps, so we can't make it much past halfway. We'll have to keep that in mind if we do go green, but this could be very difficult. Oh no, Shane. What happened to Shane? He just disconnected. He might have crashed as it went over from qualifying to race. Shoot, man. I hope he's able to get back. I hope maybe Gavin noticed and won't hop in his car yet. He's coming back.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Waiting on the final car to grid. Is that Shane? Hurry! Get back in there. He's right up near the top of the standings, I believe. I always get the standings confused in my head between Gen 4 and Xfinity, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty high up in the standings for the Gen 4.
80 laps, P5.
He wasn't able to get in the car, I don't think, because he's not on the grid here. Shoot, man, that sucks. I'll have to start in the pits. I bet we get at least 1 caution, though, and he'll be able to get back caught up. That's awful luck to start this event.
Rolling start, get ready. We need to follow car number 28.
1 lap to green.
Inside lane.
You'll be lining
We're going to
up
take
on
the
inside. Pit road
access
closed.
road here.
Well done. You make it?
Race car speed is
I missed,
63 miles per
my
hour.
Oculus went haywire. I had to reset the simulation.
Oh man, that sucks. Like I said, though, I bet he
He'll
gets
be
a
fine.
chance to catch back up because it's very, very difficult out here. We could certainly get mistakes that cause a
I'll
yellow.
wrap him up for you if you want.
Looks like second gear start
I
should just
think
be
it's gonna
fine.
hard to make passes.
We'll be following the Javelin 28 of Damon's car here.
Get
Classic
ready, showing
scheme
green.
off the start.
I'm
And
trying to do
JP
thing, but
off the
apparently
pole.
The OBS ain't gonna work when I'm in
80 laps here at Homestead.
Okay,
Post car is off.
get ready.
Time to do your job.
Green,
Green flag. Green flag. Car
Pretty good
outside.
jump there. Happy with that.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay low.
We check up into turn 1.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Whoa. Good.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
The driver in front of us is Daniel, car number 3, and their rating is 4.5.
Keep low.
Watch out for the wigglies on the straightaway.
Position.
A lot of people saying this car is harder to drive.
Keep
Oh
low.
shoot! Not getting it turned there. Holy cow!
Outside.
3 wide for some reason.
Stay low.
Glad we were able to hold that second lane there because really did not have much grip.
Stay low.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Matt's, car number 28.
Clear
Their
high.
rating is 4.4.
Clear high. Alright, now get the full track
You're now
again.
in third.
E3, the leader has just done a 33.2.
Man, I cannot get this car to turn down.
33.6.
Gotta use a lot of brake here at Homestead. Trying to get the car pointed toward the apex. Been trying to learn how to drive this thing a little bit better. Listening to other people talk about it, how to drive it. Not getting it to turn in properly though. It's making me not be able to get to the bottom like I want. I'm sure is bad for the right front.
Leader.
The next car is Phillips, car number 34.
I'll be real good with that throttle pedal. You know what? I wonder if it's dirty air that's making it harder to get it turned in. That could be contributing. Seems like it was more in 1 and 2 we were having trouble than 3 and 4 though. Not trying to get to his inside here. I really don't want to put my nose there. That does not seem smart. But we'll check up a little bit to avoid doing that.
Okay, Colton, fuel window opens on lap 34, will end on lap 46. V3.
Kind of trying to take what I learned driving the 87s, like I said, driving those recently, and try to approach this kind of like that in terms of being very, very patient with the throttle through the corner and out of the corner. Not going up till full till much later. Feel like I might have overdriven those first handful of laps, but getting settled in here. It really does feel like dirty air might be a pretty big deal, because it seems like anytime I get my nose slightly lower, than JP in front of us, we get much better turn. But whenever I'm directly behind him, it doesn't want to turn nearly as much.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Stay low. There is a
JP
car
to
on
our
the high
outside. Gotta make sure I get it slowed down here.
side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. The next car's the leader. Keep low. Still there.
Gets a better run off top. He might clear us. Not quite.
Keep low.
Does not want to give the spot up. That's fine. He defends it. We'll file back in. Ooh, bit of a wiggle for him on the straightaway there. Just barely taps the wall. Trying to be smooth right now. I've been backing up my corners a little bit more than I thought I would need to.
Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Probably because we're in the draft, entering the corner with more speed, so probably necessary to do that. He's running that second lane. I'm happy on that bottom. Be interesting to see which of those ends up being the better call. Already about to complete 12 laps here. Feels like those flew by. We are green so far.
Car outside. Still there.
Get our nose down there.
Keep low. Clear.
Did up a little bit too much. I don't feel good about that pass. I feel like I drifted up a little bit too much there.
Sorry, Michael, it's freaking stupid again.
You're in second position right now.
Oh, good, buddy.
I hope I didn't take nobody out. I couldn't see nothing.
Sorry to JP, because I feel like I didn't hold my bottom line properly when I was to his inside.
I don't get it. I ain't had a problem with this thing in months.
My whole life is filled with technology glitches.
Damon doing a great job out there so far, leading a bunch of laps.
You'll have fun. I'm gonna try to.
I would love to lead a lap here, get some bonus points. You're not diving in on me, sorry. He'll probably get me here because he's looking better anyway, but he's not really willing to give him the inside. Damon kind of driving away a little bit. He's looking really fast. Feels like if you can hook it right around that bottom close to the white line, you get a lot of good turn, but it's really hard to get that close. Makes me nervous because I don't want to hit the apron either.
You've just done a 34.0.
Aiden going a higher line. Trying to get a run, it looks like. He's got JP looking to his inside, though.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Inside. Clear inside.
Now I'm taking my corner. Ooh, him being on my rear end, though, got me loose. That's some Gen 4 racing right there.
Your lap time was 34.2.
I didn't feel like he was close enough to have that bottom line. Maybe that's me being a little aggressive, cutting off his entry there, but I mean, he sees the line I'm running, that's the line I'm running.
Well, that was at 34.1.
About halfway through this first run, assuming some guys will be pitting exactly at halfway. I think we'll go a little bit longer.
Outside.
GP going our outside. I guess he's saved his tires better. Let me make sure I actually turn down properly this time. Don't drift up into his lane.
Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top.
Alright. Got Justin coming up now. Looking like he's got life in those tires, perhaps. I wonder if at any point we tried driving higher up the track.
Car outside. Stay low.
I'm losing a lot of time out of the corner trying to be easy on it.
34.
Still there, hold your line.
These guys are really getting runs on me. But I feel like if I just try pushing more, it's only going to get worse.
Clear up top.
Now, Leighton behind us. At least we're not falling off a cliff like we usually have been.
Car number 4.
But we do look like we're going backward. Don't really know when I want to pit. Because if we're going to be worse than most of the guys around us, then theoretically we want to be pitting sooner, but this pit road could be difficult. We could get a yellow from guys trying to get to pit road. Damon's got it figured out, though. He's out there pretty far, and he doesn't seem to be falling off, not right now. I'm down here trying to save my tires, and I'm still doing bad at it, I guess. Because guys are still passing me later in the run. I don't really know what I gotta do. I see somebody on the higher side back there. I think that is the 9 of Connor. I think he's new to the league.
Still there, hold your line.
Making a good first impression on speed.
Still inside.
He looks like he's moving forward, perhaps.
Still there at bottom.
Alright, we're gonna run the high line.
Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Okay, Coulter, you've got half your fuel left.
Keep high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
I really don't feel like I killed my tires or anything. I just haven't saved them as well as other guys, I guess.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Clear inside. Inside. Still inside. Still there, hold your line. Still inside. Still there, hold your line.
Car in front is
Stay high.
12. Their rating is 3.9.
Clear inside.
Right.
Back in fourth
Well, we'll see if we can make up any ground up here.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside.
We were just watching the guys in front drive away.
Clear.
Figure we're close enough to pit stops, we can probably start going a little bit.
Car
Not
inside.
risking too much.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
The car in front of us is car number
Inside.
4.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Can we catch up to Justin at all? Alright, kind of getting the hang of running this higher line with these older tires. Don't want to hit it, obviously. So I was going a little bit easier at first. Dialing in how hard we can enter and how hard we can push throttle through center. Ooh, it's starting to get a little wobbly, but not too bad.
P4.
Wherever I am getting close to the wall, the faster I can be, but I'm so nervous I'm gonna overcook it. Gotta be real delicate with that throttle pedal too. It really wants to brake sideways, and if you're sliding, you're not really going very fast.
Okay, Coulter. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Seems like you can push it a little bit more in 3 and 4 than you can in 1 and 2.
That lap was at 34.3.
Starting to lose some grip up here though. Guess we'll pit around lap 41. Feels like you might want to be closer to that top seam rather than the very top in 1 and 2. Oh yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Able to carry more speed on entry as well. .4 behind us, about a second up to Justin. About 4 laps till we pit. That has snuck up on us. Looks like this race is flying by.
Okay, Colton, pit window open.
Try near the top again in 1 and 2. Yeah, still not quite as good, I don't think. Let's try laying down in 3 and 4 then. Nah, I don't like it. Alright, back to what we were doing then. I lost us almost a whole tenth trying to lane down in 3 and 4.
The lap time was at 34.5.
I see Gavin in 7th place. He always knows how to find his way forward. Very impressive all the time. Always finds his way near the front. And that was back, he started what, 23rd? I don't know how he does it. Got Rick pitting in.
Inside. Keep high. Clear inside.
The 9 of Connor.
Alright, Colton, that's half distance. We think about
There's a lot of
10
grip
laps remaining
coming up on
this
us. I want to pit in here, but he's looking to our inside.
Car inside.
tank. Martins is pitting from
Still
P28.
there,
Should be a little
inside.
bit behind when he comes out.
We'll wait a little bit longer, I guess.
There's a car exiting the pit heads up.
Oh, shoot, man. He cuts us off, that's fine. He had plenty of room, I did not expect it. Now we get to contend with dirty air. I'm pitting in this lap,
Car outside.
The next
Go
car
low.
is Connor, car number 9.
Clear
The rating
outside if
is
you want it.
2.5. Pit lane speed limit
Alright,
is 50
get it down to
miles
50.
per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Tired fuels.
Expect
Tire and
when you
fuels?
exit the pits.
Tires and fuel.
Expect to exit the
Pluralized
pits
the wrong
position
one.
31.
Multiple types of fuel in the car.
5,
Gotta add that dash of rocket fuel.
2, 1. Right here.
Get it slowed down, I'll slide past the box. Got it. 51, 58.
51%. Front left.
Type that
71%.
Maybe we could go a little bit harder.
Okay, punch it.
Lemons ahead is pitting. The
You
car
only have
approaching.
one
Stay
tire
behind the
set
line.
remaining.
Gotta be very careful here on pit exit, but this time does count.
Raymond, car number 56, and their rating is 1.5.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high.
There's a car leaving
All
the
right.
pits.
Let's see where we cycle out. I thought I saw whoever was in front of us there
20th place.
slide past their box a little bit. I don't remember who that was. It was whoever was pitting in behind us. Oh god, we gotta make a move here. No, we don't. Okay, we're fine.
The car in front of us is now
Pretty cool,
car
pretty
number
good.
12, and their rating
We want
is
some track position, so we're gonna run a couple of faster laps until people cycle out.
Still there.
Okay,
Inside.
there's a car
Clear
exiting the
inside.
pits, heads up.
Leighton pitted a couple laps before us.
P16. That lap was at 33.2. The car in front has just posted at 33.3.
I feel like we had a solid stop, maybe a little bit gentle on entry. Things starting to cycle out.
Just at the moment, that lap time was 33.2.
Get some draft
Go ahead,
here.
Justin.
Got 2 seconds up on Justin and Gavin. Justin was in front of us. Gavin was right near us during that whole exchange.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Stay low. Clear.
Around to Leighton. He has 3-lap older tires.
10th position.
Now that we've done that, let's go back to the bottom.
Fastest lap for
We don't have anyone immediately in front of us. JP and Damon still out there. So they're going longer. They can't make it much longer though. Not with the fuel we had, so they might be pitting now even. Really wanted that spot because we are now the lucky dog if a caution comes out. I think. Yes.
You're in the top
8th
10.
place.
And who knows if pitting exactly at the center is what you wanted to do. That pass of a Leighton could be the pass for the win eventually. You never know. So I want to make sure I got that done while my tires still had plenty of life. There go the 2 leaders
Is pitting.
into the pits. JP had almost caught up to Damon there,
P6.
it looked like. They'll be looking to have quick stops.
Phillips, car number 34, is now in the lead.
Sounds like JP might have overtaken Damon on pit road.
The car
The
ahead
car in
is
front
pitting.
is pitting.
Will we lead some laps through this pit cycle? I think we might have a chance, though Damon is coming out right now.
33.6.
I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive on exit this time since we were on our right front and not our right rear.
Okay, Colton, the next car is Raymond, car number 56, and their rating is 1.5.
We've got a couple of guys staying out extra long or pit
Back in third.
very
Hustling.
much earlier compared to others. So we haven't been able to lead a lap yet, but I really would like to. Gavin's got 1 lap fresher tires, but he's 0.6 behind us. He's gained a ton somehow. Maybe going for fastest lap. Maybe he really wants a lap lead and he's trying to get up here. I'm not sure. But he's gained a ton back. Damon, he's going to fly past us, unfortunately. He's got 8 lap fresher tires and he's already within half a second, so he's kicking butt this race so far. If he can keep JP behind him. JP was looking really good too. Oh man, I really want to lead this lap. I need to hold him off just a little bit longer. Oh, these guys staying out long, preventing me from getting it done.
Inside. You're in the middle.
Ah.
Clear.
Dang it, man.
Right. Outside is clear. Outside. The lead is fitting now.
My only hope, and I don't have any hope. Never mind. I'm thinking like my only hope is they burn up their tires, but they're not going to do that if their tires are 8 laps better.
Outside. The next car's the leader. You're back in second. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Car
Dang it,
outside.
man. Gavin, really great pit cycle. It looks like you wanted to go later. That's what I'm
Go
learning
low.
here.
There is a car on the high side.
The late call was better.
Still there. Clear up top.
E3, you've just done a 33.9.
Outside. Go low. Clear high.
That stinks, man. I really wanted to lead a lap. But those guys staying out long meant that I couldn't. Maybe these guys are driving way too hard. I don't know. I doubt it.
Keep digging.
Even if they are, they've got so much better tires, I don't think it's going to matter. It just looks to me like you wanted to stay out longer, probably. These guys had really good stops. JP 2 seconds back. I don't know how he and Damon ended up so different.
The next car is Lemon's, car number 77.
Got a Leighton behind me looking better than I am, even though I've got 3 lap fresher tires. I'm just not in the I'm not one of those that's going to compete for the win this race, I think, is just kind of what I'm learning. Just not quite good enough. But we are P3 right now. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. We're probably going to fall back a couple more spots before the end of it, but we should be able to hold on for a decent finish, I think. See if trying to drive out of the corner harder is going to be better or worse, I guess.
Last lap time was 33.8.
Wonder if Gavin can go catch him in the lead. I don't know about that. Damon's looking just way too good. He pit on lap 51. He went super long. Kind of look at the pit lap numbers and I got a little loose there. Some wall up ahead from Jake, it looks like. We've got 19 to go. JP has caught us and will be passing us easily, I imagine. There he goes.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low.
Definitely the plan was to go long, I think. JP was ahead of us anyway. But with Damon as far out as he is.
Car outside. Keep low. Stay low.
It's just not working, man.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear.
P5.
16 to go. I feel like we're going to lose a couple more spots even. I think we're just going to have to settle for like a top 10 here today. Maybe we can move a little higher up the track and get some speed back later, but that speed seemed to go away quick during that first run once we moved up there, so I don't want to do that too early.
Thanks, Rick.
Caution-free race so far, though.
Yeah, buddy, I'll see if I can follow you.
Really great stuff, even if long run I am a sack of potatoes.
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah, reflection type.
Got people coming to try to pass here. I think we go high line now. That wasn't even very much faster. I think I kind of messed that up though. That also didn't feel very good. Gotta get my bearings. Maybe we do low side 1 and 2, high side 3 and 4. Maybe that's what I need to be doing.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
No, I think I just messed it up last lap because this lap's much faster up top. Connor's got so much better tires, though, it looks like. His tires are fresher and I think he's been better at saving them.
Car inside. Stay high. Stay high.
I'm gonna get trapped up here.
Clear inside. Outside.
No 3-wide move, that would be pointless.
That lap time was
Outside, clear.
34.2.
Inside. Still there, inside. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high.
Oh, breaking sideways.
Keep high. Great job, get to go. Clear inside.
Oh, he's in the wall ahead.
Clear. Inside.
Thankfully he doesn't close it off on us.
Stay high.
That might have been hard to not get into him if he did it last second.
Clear.
He's just so much better. If we're fewer laps, I'd try to take this run, but not really a point right now.
7th position.
So we are P7, still not too bad.
Car in front is car number 12, and their rating is 3.9.
I think with 2.2 seconds back to Hayden, the next guy, we might be able to hold on to this if I don't mess things up. Damon up in the lead, JP 5 seconds behind still, so it's looking like Damon's going to just dominate this race. Knows exactly how to approach it.
Klingman is entering the pits. He's in P27. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
Just trying to hold on right now, try to be consistent. As long as I can do that, I think we'll be okay. Maybe if Connor up there gets the wall, we might be able to get a spot if he slows himself down too much, but I think that's our only chance at any further spots. Five to go here.
Five to go.
34.4.
Time to push.
Appreciate Jake for just hanging out back there. I don't know if he's capable of passing us or not, but if he is, I really appreciate him just hanging out, not bringing the fight to us, allowing me to focus on hitting my marks rather than overthinking things because guys are alongside me and wrecking.
That lap time was 34.3.
Car's not feeling too bad up here when I'm just trying to take it easy, but I mean, I guess we're not very fast, so of course it will feel okay. Three laps to go. I think Damon's still pulling away. That's crazy.
34.3.
I'll stay low, Damon.
I think he was the one that won the race I wasn't able to make it for, wasn't he? Forget where that was. Pretty sure he won that race, even though he
Way
hasn't
to
been
go.
able to attend all the races this season. He's made his mark. Don't spin out like I did on the second lap of qualifying. Just having flashbacks there for a second.
2 laps left. The gap behind is now 2.0 seconds.
We got a close battle there for 4th, 5th, 6th. Gonna be fighting for every little inch there. Head to the white flag. Fortunately, we are not a part of it, but I wasn't good enough to be a part of it.
White flag, 1 more lap. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Look at that, Nick behind us in 8th. He took a late pit stop as well. He started even further back than Gavin.
Amazing race, guys. That was fun. Gavin, how the hell did you do that?
Alright, Colton, the next car is Connor. Car number 9.
I don't know.
The rating is
Good race, have a lot of
5.
fun. Nice win.
Alright, we'll get P7. I'll take it.
E7.
Good race, everybody.
That's it. We're done.
Whew.
All right, there's checkered flag.
Good win, Damon. Wish I'd been up there when
Good
Jeff
job.
picked up a little
Very
bit
good
of
job.
wheel damage just before the pit stops.
Yeah, great race, great win. You kicked butt, Damon.
That's the end of the session.
I just couldn't figure out how to ride that.
5.8 second win for him. Came out here and got that done. JP second, Gavin, amazing run.
No speed.
Going all the way up to 3rd in a caution-free race. We'll fall down to 7th after a P5 start.
It was really fun racing though for the first time. I really enjoyed that.
71.79 Nick had at the end. 54.66.
Pretty sure it bent my brake front like 10 laps ago. I just kept trucking it.
Second half, I went a little bit harder, and all that did is hurt my right front more. I was trying to get on my right rear more, but I think all I did is hurt my right front more. So maybe if I didn't try to get on my right rear and subsequently get on my right front more, maybe I would have had a better second half, but I do think that a later pit stop definitely worked much better. Looking at all these tire readings. Damon was on the right rear. On the second run, especially. I don't know, man. Still trying to figure out this car. Hayden almost caused green-white checkered, it sounds like. We might see that in the incidents here in a second. But man, I just need to catch my breath because that was a tough one. Car really fighting us. Look at these guys. 24th to 3rd, 31st to 8th. That's crazy. 30th to 12th for Warren. Just awesome runs from those guys. Ryan, 26th to 16th. 10 full spots. Lots of guys just really worked their way through the field and had a great run. See Spencer too, 32nd to 19th for a full 10 plus spots gained. Very impressive. Anytime you can move forward, I think you've had yourself a good run. Whew, all right, so we'll go and look at the incidents now. Though none of them brought out a caution. Complete caution-free race. Good stuff, even though that does not work out for me most of the time because I am terrible at long run. Oh, wow. This was almost a yellow. Whatever happened here? Oh, Shane having some serious issues. Oh, he cuts in too hard. It looks like he got a little loose on entry even. He's trying to gather it up, but I think that slide maybe got his car real out of control. He's trying to gather it. And then 31 catches him. Nicholas Wing. But Shane just really trying to hold on. Oh man, I think didn't he see he was actually having issues? Maybe that's why. I think Shane said whatever issues he was having came back. So now that I remember that, that's probably what happened to him here. So it's probably more of a mechanical issue there, and these guys just trying to safely find a way around. Unfortunately, Nick and Rick both got caught up by it pretty bad, but no yellow there. Just some bad luck. Spencer says late pit did not work out for him. That's interesting. It really seemed to me like for a lot of guys the late pit worked really well. Not sure. Lap 39 here. We're getting close to pit stops. That must be just a tire reading. JP. Oh, wow. He got the wall pretty good there. That's why his pit stop took longer. That's what he was talking about. He got a little bit of damage. Just got that wiggle on the straightaway, and it got away from him just a little bit too much. And that was a pretty solid hit, too. He still beat us. Because he's still that good. But, yeah, in fact, he still got second. So these are more tire readings, I think. Ooh. Oh, man, we almost had a yellow during pit cycle. Nicholas got a lot of it loose there in the front stretch. Tire readings here. Lap 56. Ooh, boy. Loose on exit for Tyler. Oh, man, looking like us on lap 2 of qualifying there. Caden tries to hold on to it, but it just pulled so hard to the left. I think he ended up leaving early. I think he... Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I think he ended up calling it quits. He probably damaged his car pretty bad there. So I thought I saw he left early. Ooh, Ryan was in 16th. Gets the wall there. He still ends up 16th, so he's able to hold on to it after that. 16 car and 16. F75. Whoa, huge wall hit for Dennis there in the 98. It's that turn 4 getting a lot of people here. Thankfully, he's able to hold on to it, so there's no yellow. Late green, white, checkered yellow. And then this is the final lap, and it looks like just another tire reading. As we are coming to the line. Ooh, photo finish here. Whoa! Marius tries to the left for some reason. But they have a photo finish for 17th, it looked like. About 0.02 of a second, less than 2. And then Damon gets the win. Out there in that 28 Haviline. I've got no excuse because I remember I was behind him at one point. In fact, we were behind him on the start. Should have just followed him the whole race. Easier said than done, though. He got out to a lead early, and he went ahead and kept it, so he gets the win. At least I didn't fall off as bad as Atlanta here, so I feel like that's progress. Still able to hold on for a top 7 in 7th place. And we'll go and look and see the race results page, and then go ahead and check out the championship points as well. Right here, so 29.57 strength of field. We will get P7, no bonus points unfortunately, because we were not able to lead any laps, or of course, as a result, not leading the most laps. That will go to Damon, who led pretty much the whole race. Did some butt kicking. JP had a little bit of something for him, maybe, but I think that accident he had near the first pit stop right before it made that hard for him. So Gavin, great job getting all the way up to P3rd from 24th starting position. That's just crazy. And then Justin and Leighton finishing off your top 5 with Connor in his first race, I believe, getting a P6. Really great debut for him. Very nice job. As we will scroll through here and see the rest of your finishers. all the way down to Shane in 35th. Unfortunately, I think he was having hardware issues. He missed the start, and then, yeah, that's right. He missed the start, so he wasn't even. He was in a bad spot to begin with. That really stinks for him. Put behind the 8 ball right from the start. So we will pivot over to the league standings now. So that's Gen 4. Let me make sure you can see this. There we go. Maybe a little bit small, but I'll tell you what it says. It says JP is now leading your points by one singular point. If that doesn't tell you, the bonus points are huge because each of those are worth 5. That is 1 point over Justin. And JP leading, even though he has not yet received a win on the season, but incredibly consistent with an average finish of 4th and a lot of bonus points to go with it. It'll be Gavin there in P3 after a really strong run in this one. Again, he's also got an average finish of 4th. And then it'll be us at a more distant 4th. We have an average finish of 8th and only 5 bonus points here. I assume I led like 1 lap at one point somewhere. I guess is probably where that came from. And then we got Nick kind of sneaking up behind us. Right there. Average start 29th, average finish of 9th. He's just doing what he does best and making his way through the field. Really good at getting that done. So there you have it. That'll do it for this one in the Diet Dr. Pepper Series Gen 4 edition. We'll be back with some Xfinity on Friday, and that ought to be a lot of fun. And hopefully gonna find some time to do some more racing tonight since it's Monday and a new week on iRacing. So hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you next time.